Okay, I got a bunch of questions from you guys I'm going to quickly try to answer, and Alex may or may not chime in. Yes, baby. Starting with this one, I talked to a lot of girls, but I think the girl you're referring to is Passion, who is really cool, funny, and from Hawaii, and I'll put her at. Maya just wanted to nap on me, and her and I and a few other people started bonding right before red light, green light started. And this is funny, and the answer is yes, which was really bad for my strategy. The first time I got recognized was whenever I was going to the mirror room or the confessional, and this girl was like, I recognize you. Why do you look so familiar? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I ain't nobody, because I didn't obviously want anybody to know who I was. I wanted to be low key as the whole time. But the cat was out of the bag real quick with that one, but I never addressed it unless I was asked about it. And then I kept it very minimal. In regards to your other comments, what's crazy is I was very sad and very mad when it happened. I didn't even know old girl knew who I was. But anyway, my whole narrative was being there and doing this for my family, my girls, and my mom. But they completely overlooked that because obviously I developed a very special and valuable relationship with Rick that they obviously wanted to highlight. Also, I spent hours in the mid room just talking about the family, just so you guys know. Which is also why you guys didn't see a lot of interviews of me whenever I was in my purple Sasuke get up. Most of that was about my family and the girls. I spent a lot of the time real sad and upset about the girls, and I knew that Aurora was missing me desperate because she's really needy when it comes to her dad, and that just broke my heart every night. They didn't air this, but in my exit interview, I told them I was sad I had to go, but I was happy I finally got to go home and go hang out with my girls on the couch. Delaney, you said Phalisia was wrong for that girl. You don't even know the half of it. It was really important for me to keep Rick around because I haven't had a fatherly bond in over 2 decades. And whenever I lost that, I have been heartbroken ever since. And I don't know if it was trauma bonding or what it was, but I was able to click with Rick like that. And I don't know, it was just special to me. That is so freaking cool that we actually have fans. There are so many complex dynamics to my life, whether it's my relationship with me and my friends, Alex and I, fatherhood, and now this, dude. I'm so lucky. It's crazy. Hey, Lex, that's love, Queen. Thank you. I'm honored. Jess, you have no idea. Imagine being there and being the one on the chopping block. That was a lot. I still talk to Rick. We're still friends. We text almost every single day, and he was on the Casey Boys podcast. Go check out their YouTube page. All my friends and family said the same thing, Erica. I just briefly looked this up when I saw this, and yes, that's right up my alley. I got a little bit of tea. Before the show started, we were all quarantined in our hotels individually, not allowed to interact or talk to each other. Some people got caught sneaking into each other's rooms and hooking up, so they got booted from the show. Chase and I also snuck into each other's room and got caught, almost got kicked off the show, but they was like, oh, they came here together anyway, so they're fine. Yes, this is exactly right. You're referencing that video where I got picked up in some black Tahoe and I had a very emotional goodbye with my girls. The video actually did really well. I'm pretty sure it went viral, but yes, yeah, that's that. Yep, very perceptive. I mean, you know a candy bar when you got a candy bar. It was shaped and cut pretty much exactly like a Hershey's bar, but Squid Game branded. There was a little bit of chocolate grease on the paper, the package, and yeah, you just knew it was a chocolate candy bar. I will do it. Producers, where are you at? Yes, we did grab a beer, except my beer was a latte, and we also had dinner and breakfast in the morning before my early flight. I would love to do this too, assuming you're talking about like the MTV The Challenge show that I also haven't seen in like 10 years. So if they're still similar to like they were 10 years ago, yep, that's right up my alley. I actually cut my own hair, but I do have Alex help me layer the back, and I cut the sides short all the way up top to bottom. I actually didn't really get to show my personality the whole time I was in Squid Games. I was a shinobi in the shadows from beginning to end. The strategy was to be low key until I couldn't. I didn't want anybody to know I was strong, clever, anything. I wanted them to think I was fucking Jack diddly shit. That is so cool. Jackie, I'm honored. Tell your husband I said what's up. I don't know how it worked for everybody, but this is how it worked for me. I got someone slid into my DMs, a rep from Netflix or Studio Lambert, and said, you'd be good for the show, come apply. I said, all right, I don't do anything without my friends though, so they have to come with. And they was like, yeah, bet. Send in the applications. Me and Chase sent in the applications, which were really freaking good, I might add. And they selected us. We went through the same process as everybody else, I guess. In regards to the application process, we had a long and drawn out written portion. We had a 1 minute choose me video that we had to do. We did a Skype interview. One was with Chase and one was without. And then I think that was it. But yeah, that was the extent of it. Oh yeah, we also had to pass some tests with the psychiatrist too to make sure we weren't crazy. They determined my mental stability was just good enough. Would you or would you not do season 2 of Squid Games The Challenge?
Potentially.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's like 50-50. Like, I want to do it. I want to experience. I think that'd be really fun. But to not have any contact with my kids for an uncertain amount of time stresses me out.
Yeah, it sucks bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been really busy and bombarded on my personal social medias, which I never prioritize, by the way. It's either the family account or the friends account, never let alone me. I'm not sure how it works for everybody, but I know I get DM'd a lot by a bunch of casting members for different shows. But I know Rick told me that he was just looking for information on the Squid Games season 2 because he's a really big fan, and then saw the ad to apply and he full sent it. Jenna and Charles, thank you for the follow, team. This is a good question, and the answer is yes. We all wear the same tracksuit and shirt every single day, except there were like underwears and socks and stuff like that extra in the bathroom you could change into. However, for me, I wore the same thing almost until the very end because I wanted to wait for the numbers to dwindle down so I didn't have to shower with a bunch of random people. Luckily, I'm not a very stinky person, so I didn't really have to shower until I started to be able to smell myself on my last day there, and I think I ended up showering with just my homie Marcus. Gonbu gang gang, baby. Netflix, the people have spoken. We're going to start a podcast just as soon as we hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. We're really close, so make sure you go follow. Does that kind of stuff bother you?
I mean, not really. We have 100% trust in our relationship, and I mean,
Bitch, dog.
I know that you're not gonna cheat on me. I know you have no malicious intent. You're not a flirt, so not really.
If you're insecure, then defer. See, this is all good and well and funny, but I'm calling a ceasefire on Phalisia because some of you guys have been overcritical and just straight up mean. She don't deserve all that. She made a good move and it was her prerogative. Although I completely disagree with her decision. Yes, it was very hard on us babies, especially Aurora. Yes, baby. It broke her little heart, which shattered mine. I got a little more tea. Red light, green light was just as hard as everybody says and claims. It was like 8 hours, freezing, freaking cold. People were passing out, but the head honcho explicitly said it was going to be very hard. That's a lot of money. What do you expect? Also, they did not show the real reason Phalisia eliminated Rick and I. Nope, it's winner takes all and I got robbed. You should root for Dan in the Gombu gang and or Mai. She was really cool and one of my favorites. She's the older Asian lady. Fun fact, she's the one who taught me the best technique for Dalgana. Oh, I know you're talking about passion. I can tell you right now she's not interested. And if she was, her wife would be very confused. That is funny, but I am very inclusive by nature and will always associate with girl, guy, black, white, gay, straight. I don't care. Ashley, that is so cool. Tell the family Alex and I said what's up. Maddie, I appreciate that. I was doing everything I could to stay out of the spotlight, and it was only a matter of time, apparently, before the spotlight found me. And I find it awfully funny that shortly after I finally get called up, I get eliminated. But that's all the time I got, folks. I appreciate you guys for watching.